No negotiations have taken place so far. I state firmly that there has been no negotiation or dialogue with the American side. However, in recent days, the American side has begun sending various messages through different intermediaries. Messages being conveyed through our friendly countries, and us responding by stating our positions or issuing the necessary warnings is not called negotiation or dialogue. It is simply an exchange of messages through our friends.
When I tell you we're winning so big, nobody's ever seen anything like we're doing in the Middle East with Iran. And they are negotiating, by the way, and they want to make a deal so badly, but they're afraid to say it because they figure they'll be killed by their own people. They're also afraid they'll be killed by us. There's never been a head of a country that wanted that job less than being the head of Iran. I don't want it. We listen to some of the things they say. We hear them very clearly. They say, I don't want it. We'd like to make you the next supreme leader. No, thank you. I don't want it.
In a sharp escalation of diplomatic friction, the prospect of a Middle East ceasefire has hit a wall as both the United States and Iran have flatly rejected each other's terms for ending the conflict. Despite whispers of a potential summit in Pakistan, the chasm between the Washington's 15-point proposal and Tehran's counter-demands, labeled ridiculous and unrealistic by the American officials, suggests a resolution is far away than ever. The Trump administration recently proposed a 15-point ceasefire blueprint to Tehran through intermediaries in Pakistan. While the specific contents of the plan remain confidential, sources briefed on the matter confirmed that the offer was extended even as the US continues to bolster its military presence in the Middle East, sending more troops to the region to counter Iranian aggression. As per reports from the Wall Street Journal, the current negotiations are being dictated by the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. The military elite has effectively seized the reins of Iranian decision-making following the death of Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. The IRGC's list of conditions for the peace has been described by the US and Arab officials as a non-starter. Iran's demands include the immediate closure of all US military bases across the Middle East. The second one, establishing a new regime in the Strait of Hormuz that allows Iran to collect the transit fees from the passing vessels, mirroring Egypt's revenue model for the Suez Canal. Billions in compensation for damages caused by the US strikes, a total lift of all sanctions, and a permanent guarantee that neither the US nor Israel will resume any military operations. An immediate halt to Israeli strikes against Hezbollah in Lebanon, a firm refusal to even discuss, let alone limit, Iran's ballistic missile program. The rhetorical war reached a fever pitch on Thursday when Iranian military officials openly mocked the Trump administration's efforts. In the pre-recorded address aired on the state television, Lieutenant Colonel Ibrahim Zolfagari on the Khatam al-Anabiya Central Headquarters dismissed the 15-point plan as a strategic failure dressed up as a peace deal. He said the one claiming to be the global superpower would have already gotten out of this mess if it could, suggesting that the US was essentially negotiating with itself. He doubled down on the IRGC's hardline stance, stating that someone like Iran will never come to terms with someone like US. Not now, not never. Iran has coupled its rejection with a proposal for a new regional architecture. The Islamic Republic declared its readiness to form a security and military alliance with its neighbors that explicitly excludes the United States and Israel. Iran said that they do not need a country thousands of kilometers away to ensure the security of their region, enforcing their goal of total American expulsion from the Gulf states. With US dismissing Iran's terms as a fantasy and Iran viewing the US proposal as a sign of weakness, the path to the Pakistan summit appears increasingly blocked by the very unrealistic demands both the sides refuse to entertain.